In this video, I talk about Linux path facts. To work effectively at the command line, you should be familiar with the following terms. The term path defines the location of an object in the file system, such as /home/Mustafa. And we have another term called path with the capital letters. This is the path variable which stores the list of directories that are searched to execute specific command. That means the path variable will contain the directories which have the binary executable files. To get the value of that variable, simply use echo $path. Here we can see a list of directories separated by colon. So if we run any command, the system will search for the binary of that command in these directories in sequence to run it. Also, you should know another term called working directory, which is the directory a user is currently in. And we can display the current working directory using pwd command. Here we can see that we are currently in /home/Mustafa. Keep in mind that we have two different types of paths. Both of them you will need to work with. We have the absolute path and the relative path. Let's start to explain the absolute path. The absolute path is the full path name of a specific file or directory starting from the forward slash, which is the root directory. For example, as we can see here that pwd displays the absolute path of the current working directory, which is the home directory of the user Mustafa, located in /home/Mustafa. Also, we can use the absolute path to navigate into the file system. So when we do ls/home/Mustafa, since we start the path from the forward slash, then this path is considered as absolute path. The ls will display the content of home Mustafa. On the other hand, the relative path is a path to a target directory or target file relative to your current location in the directory tree. For example, to see the content of documents directory, we have two options. The first option, we can use the absolute path using ls/home/Mustafa/documents, or we can use the relative path using ls/documents, because documents directory is located in the current working directory, which is /home/Mustafa. So it's easy to use the relative path instead of the absolute path. So the relative path can be used to refer to a file in the file system based on where I am now. Also, in the relative path, we often see two other things, single dot and double dot. Actually, these entries are located in each directory and we can display them using ls-a command. These are actual files, but they have special meaning. The single dot means this directory, the directory I am in. Usually we use dot when we call a specific program located in the current working directory. So let's say I have program app1.sh located in the current working directory. So to run that program, simply use ./app1.sh. This command will tell the operating system to look at the current working directory to execute app1.sh program. On the other hand, double dots means directory up or one level up. So when we type cd space dot dot, that means I am going to move one level up from the current working directory. So if we do pwd, we will see that we are currently located in the parent directory /home. As we know so far that the default shell in Linux is bash shell, because it has a lot of features that we can use to easily manage the OS. One of these features is called tab autocompletion. This tab key in your keyboard can help you in typing a path or a command without any errors. So I can start typing a command, then hit a tab key, and bash will search my path for anything that starts with what I have typed, and then it will auto-complete that word for me. And if there are many entries match that, if I hit tab twice, it will then display all of the entries that will match what I have typed. For example, cd command followed by tab twice, that will display all of the entries that will start with the cd pattern. And if I type cd /ho followed by the tab key, will expand the command line to /home. See, it's extremely useful because you could avoid a lot of typing. One more thing we need to mention here, that when we type cd /ho with capital H followed by the tab key, nothing will happen because you typed the wrong path, uppercase H. Keep in mind that everything in Linux is case sensitive, including commands and file names. So to go to the home directory, we should type /ho in a small letter. Then hit tab key, will expand the command line to /home. Then press enter. So again, if we would like to go to Mustafa directory, we just use cd mos followed by tab key. We'll expand the command line to cd Mustafa. And notice here that we are not starting the path with the forward slash, and we are using the relative path, which is not starting with the forward slash, because Mustafa directory is already located in /home directory. So no need to use the absolute path, and it's easier to use the relative path. To recap this session, to navigate into the file system, you should use the path concept. We have two path types. The first type is absolute path, which is the full path starting with forward slash, like /home/Mustafa. And on the other hand, we have the relative path, which is a path to the target file relative to your current working directory. We can use pwd command to print the current working directory or where I am in the file system. Also, we have the path variable, which contains the list of directories containing the executable files. And finally, we can use tab autocompletion feature of the bash shell to avoid a lot of typing. That concludes this session. See you next video.